you're going to do the hard work. Go!
Good morning, Buscadores. We're gonna meet Komie in a short while. Komie offers a sort of life upgrade. I'm very curious. It's supposed to go on for 10 hours. It's just a taste today to let us understand what this is about. It involves a lot of stuff. Body therapy, biohacking, quantum fields.
Spinning above you like a vortex.
So let's go to meet Komie and understand what this therapy is about. Here you are.
Welcome.
I'm very happy to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you, buddy. Glad you make it. Beautiful car, man. Love these.
You seen it?
Hi, I'm Komie. I'm the creator of PNTT, Psychoneurotactile Therapy, a system designed to upregulate and help you transition into the next elevation of your life through addressing psychological, physical, spiritual, and emotional limitations.
I'm curious because I heard about your practice. How can we call it? Practice?
Call it practice, call it a system.
System.
A system, I think, yeah. Because it's constantly evolving and systems always evolve, whereas a practice is something which is more cemented.
How does it work? Because I hear about a 10-hour session.
The longest session I've done is nearly 17 hours. It takes a lot of energy, a lot of emotional, spiritual and physical energy to hold that space for such a long period of time. I've managed to compact that down to around about 8 to 10 hours now. So we can't go through the full thing today, obviously, because it takes such a long time and it requires prior preparation. But what I can do is give you a taste of what the core part of the session is hinged around, and that is a specific type of breathwork designed to create a state of surrender. Surrender to new ideas, new modalities, and a new way of being. Then you're completely open to anything. And that's when we can imprint and put on top a new operating system that you can then function from and become a higher version of yourself.
In your experience, you have lots of people that after one session completely change their lives.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
100%. We're basically wiping clean everything that you assumed was your limitation. Now your limitations are gone. Now you're upgraded straight away.
We'll go and try this
Breathwork.
this breathwork.
Breath
Yeah.
system. Should
Breath
we do that?
system.
Breath system. Okay, let's go.
I follow you.
It's not a breathwork where you sit there and you relax. It's extremely difficult. It can be quite scary.
Whoa. This was the first.
We came to England when I was 4 from Iran at the turn of the revolution. And by the time I was 9, I realized that life isn't such a bed of roses. And London back in those days wasn't such a forgiving place. It wasn't so multicultural. So being bullied a lot by the age of 14, I decided I'm done. Exhale, mouth wide. So I started reading books on nutrition and medicine and therapies and treatments because I wanted to understand the human body for 2 reasons. 1, how to hurt it, and 2, how to make it bigger. Go! And I was really thrust into like the London underworld from a very young age, seeing some not very nice things. Exhale. I started to learn different types of martial arts. I became a very well-known combatant, teaching fighting systems. So now you're going to do the hard work. So now you're going to bring your hands into your chest. I'm going to put my hands over your hands, almost like you're doing a bench press. You're going to take a huge inhalation in, and at the same time, you're going to push your arms up. So it's going to be, and you're going to push my arm up at the same time. But you're going to relax your jaw. You hold your breath the whole time. The only time you breathe is when I say you breathe. 2, 1, and breathe. When I was 19, I learned about Krav Maga and I became an instructor. I opened up a martial arts school. The martial arts school became so popular, I ended up on TV. Then I had a TV show, Komie Invasion. But I had this facade, this public image, which I had to maintain, this street tough guy. But my main thing was always about learning to heal. And so healing became a passion. The martial arts became a way of just not dying. What I'm going to ask you to do now is when you're tensing your whole body, that part just above your groin that we just pushed down, you're going to focus all of your energy into that point. The more pressure you build, this glass sphere starts to develop. You get a glass ball. The more pressure you hold, the faster it spins. The faster it spins, the hotter it gets. Whoa, 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 whoa. And it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. It just gets huge. Now this ball is spinning above you like a vortex. Fill it. What do you want to see in there? Happiness, health, everything you want, put it in there. Fill it up. Peace, love, joy, benevolence, abundance, happiness, love, everything you've ever wanted. Oh. It's a complete level of ego death. So it's not a physical death, but it's not subjective. This is pure objective science. When you do a session with me, at the end of it, things change neurologically. We have actually done fMRIs and the neural pathways in the brain change. At the point in which you think you're about to pass out, redirect the energy into your body, up through your spine, out through your head. One, and go. 10 months ago, I had the privilege and pleasure of meeting someone who has changed the fabric of my reality completely. Allowed me to see the world through a completely different lens. And she opened me up to understanding what I had to offer the world. Get ready to direct the energy in. You ready? Energy in and breathe. Ooh, you see the vibrations? Beautiful. I would call it a rebirth. I'm 49 now and I'm just starting. 4, 3, make it spin, fill it up, ready? It's gonna implode. Make sure it implodes in 2, 1, and breathe. The physical shell has taken its toll over the years through what I've put it through. The soul of my spirit at the moment has never felt so light and lifted.
I have to say, I really felt connected to Komie. 90% of transformative experiences on this island starts with breathing. And the kind of exercise that he made me do today, never tried it once. I'm looking forward to do the 10 hours.
Amazing.
It's gonna happen soon.
Give us a love, buddy. It's great to see you. Thank you so much for coming over.
His theory sometimes goes far away, but it makes a lot of sense. And I would be really interested in understanding if a 10-hour session could really be enough, just make a permanent shift. But I believe it could. So I would be very interested, curious in doing it, and I'm ready to suggest it to everyone that wants to experiment something deep to try it.